Alright guys, welcome back to the shop. This episode we're going to pick back up exactly where we left off. So right now, what have we done? We got our 220 volt in. We have cabinets. We have our toolbox back here. We have a stainless steel workbench. We're going to put the welders back in that corner on a cart. But as you can see right now, the lighting in here is pretty dismal. So what we're going to tackle next is the lighting situation. Alright, so right here we have our AC unit, and from this point out, we're going to take it at a 45-degree angle from the corners, go out to the corners of the front and the back. And we're going to put some lights on the edges. We have for that some 8-foot LED light strips that are linkable. So we're going to have 16 feet going this way, 16 feet going that way, and then same towards the back. And then we'll figure out the rest. And this right here is part of our power. Way back here, we have no lighting whatsoever. So what we're going to do is we have these, as I said, 8-foot long T8 LED tubes. Now, these are very similar to what I had in the last garage, except they're 8-foot instead of 4-foot. So we're gonna need less of them. Right here I have 12 of them. So let me show you just how bright these actually get.
All right, everybody, it's showtime. Do not look at the flash. Do not look at the flash.
So imagine that coming down in not just 2 of these, 12 of them. So let's get these installed on there. Let's mark it all out, bracket it up, mount it up, and then we can wire it in. All right, assuming you guys can see that. Right there, we have a line strung up across here from a point where we're going to, all the way to the center point right there. So we're gonna put a piece of blue tape going between those two, and then that's exactly where our light is going to go. So luckily, we don't have to pull this light off in order to get the new one on. we go. So we have those lights installed. I have them on extension cords right now, just powered on, so we can get some extra light in here, see what it all looks like. Now, we have 2 more right here, going forward, and then I added on the back wall and on the front wall, dead center in the middle, 2 additional lights. That should be, based on what you can see behind me, plenty of light for this entire garage. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and poke some holes in there with a drill and run the lines up top where we'll splice them and then run them into the boxes of the old lights. So let's do that right now. All right, now, so we got our holes, we got our wires fed into the roof line. So what we have to do now is I actually have to take off these lights in here. So we're gonna turn the lights off. We're gonna use a work light, so it's gonna be pretty dim, but I'm gonna go ahead, take these lights off, get them disconnected and get them ready to run the lines for the new lights.
Soon after.
And with that bit of razzle-dazzle electrical work, getting those connections made, it is done. It is significantly brighter in here. And I think this is gonna be just perfect for the new shop. So with that, I think that mostly wraps up the garage series. So on the next episode, we'll get back to working on the 944. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.